Hello, fellow LEGO fans. Today I'm reviewing the LEGO Scooby Doo set, Mystery Mansion. This set is number 75904. It contains 860 pieces, and it retails for about $90 in the United States. There's a link in the description where you can buy this set online. Many thanks to Warner Brothers Consumer Products and LEGO for sending me this set, as well as the entire Scooby-Doo line for free. Here's a look at Shaggy. He's got a hot dog or sausage as an accessory. He's got a nice smiley face on this side and a sad face on the other side. Here's a look at Scooby-Doo. So this set has him in the standing position. And he's got just the basic Scooby-Doo face on it, not the frightened Scooby-Doo face. So just a great standard Scooby-Doo. Shaggy also has a motorcycle with a sidecar for Scooby here. It's really cool to get this motorcycle piece in azure. Very cool looking color. Nice little backpack on there to store things. The Scooby that comes in the set doesn't actually fit on the sidecar very well. You could put Daphne or Velma there, or you could take Scooby-Doo from one of the other sets where he's sitting down. I took this one from the one with the plane and the headless horseman, and Scooby fits perfectly beside Shaggy. And he also has goggles to help with the wind. So that you need a different Scooby-Doo set, but then it looks really great with Shaggy and Scooby on it. No. Here's a look at Velma. This set is the only set that Velma comes in, so if you're a Velma fan like I am, this set is a must-have. Did a fantastic job translating her into LEGO. She's got a scared face or just her sort of normal Velma face. Both great for finding clues and saying Jinkies. Here's a look at Daphne. So again, they've done a really great job translating her. Her torso and printed legs translate her outfit perfectly. Her new custom hairpiece is exactly like her hair from the cartoon. This version of Daphne has a camera for taking photos of the monsters and figuring out clues. That's great. And she also has a reversible head with a scream face on the back. Ah! Here's a look at the Black Knight. The Black Knight is one of the most important villains in Scooby-Doo. The very first episode of Scooby-Doo featured the Black Knight, and he's showed up in a lot of different Scooby-Doo episodes since then across the different adaptations and franchises. Underneath the helmet, got this great minifig head with just two creepy eyes. That's a great piece for a lot of custom minifigures, so that front is great to have. And on the back, you see him unmasked. Under the armor plate, you can see his torso has actually got a suit going on rather than a suit of armor. So that's a nice touch to show again that it is not actually the Black Knight once he is unmasked. But yeah, this is a great interpretation of a classic Scooby-Doo villain. Here's a look at the vampire. Just a great classic vampire look. The cape is red on this side and black on this side. Again, it's a two-part cape, so it's got that pointy collar. Just looks like a great classic vampire, but of course, it is really this person. Last but not least, let's look at this ghost here. What I was most excited about was this ball and chain piece, because I have not previously seen this piece or had this piece, so I'm really excited to have that. Ball and chain, ball and chain. The ghost is the new style ghost from the Monster Hunter series a couple years back. The more pointed top and slightly different face in the front. It's just got a plain white torso and legs, so nice to have just plain white torsos. And then of course you can unmask it to see who's really behind the ghost. Ooh. Now let's take a look at the mansion itself. This is a nice big playset. What I really like about the mansion is how it's at strange angles, like the awning above the door is tilted to an angle. The sides of the mansion stick out. It's really got that vibe of the old Scooby-Doo mansions that they would enter, where it's dilapidated. There's boards over the windows. The window panes that are stickers are crooked. It really definitely looks like a creepy, old, abandoned mansion of some kind. So that was a really nice element. They've also used some cool techniques to give this some interesting architectural features. Really like the glass windows above the greenhouse here, and the slanted roof they did over there. All the little spires and stuff sticking out are a nice touch to give it that real creepy mansion feel. This separates into 3 separate elements if you want to, so it is somewhat modular, and that you can take off the side elements. Here's a close-up look at the greenhouse section of the mansion. Over here you've got a little tree with some dangling vines, door with a doorknob, light over the door. This is a nice touch. Also like the way that the windows here are uneven on the different sides, so little variety in how the windows are laid out, and that they included some broken windows on this slanted piece. This can also twist up if you want, so that's a fun little touch there. The jack-o'-lantern piece, which is a really cool new piece. You get 2 of those in this set, so one of them sits here and can spin around. The other one is inside, next to this awesome Venus flytrap monster, aka Audrey 2 that's not Audrey 2. As you can see, the neck is very posable with the mixel joints. The head snaps open nicely. Got those cool yellow teeth. This is a new piece to me. 1x1 with an angled down tooth. I'm used to the teeth going out, but nice new piece for this. And of course the little arm vines down there. So this is just a great inclusion in the set.
Feed me, Seymour, 'cause if you feed me, I'll grow up big and strong.
Here's a look at the right side of the mansion. I put the stickers that are included on these windows here because they've got nice weird angles on their panes, so that was a cool feature. They've also got these nice stickers to go on 1x4 brown tiles to make them look like boarded up planks. I really like the architecture that did on the front here. Definitely looks like an old mansion and a little run down. Like the feature of the tree sticking out of the side, that just adds to the creepiness factor. On the back you can see we've got 2 rooms. On the main floor we've got a kitchen. So there's a hamburger there. Got a little cabinet you can open, an oven that can open, pot, and a rat in there. So it's a nice touch that in all the Scooby-Doo sets they included snacks and kitchen areas because that's such an important part of the show. On the second floor here, we've just got a little room that's under the roof here, but it's got a really important feature, which is the safe where the bad guys have stored the gold. So it's got this cool 1x1 lock printed tile on it. And you can open this up and then open that up, and then the gold bars are inside. So that's a cool play feature there. It's always good to know what's motivating the villains in Scooby-Doo. That's part of the mystery. Now let's take a look at the center part of the mansion. So down at the bottom you've got the entranceway, which is nice and dilapidated. Got the columns at an angle as well as the awning with a nice big light on it. These pieces are nicely missing something on each side, so it definitely feels old and run down. A nice purple door with a doorknob. Above that, you've got a really nice balcony for the vampire who's not a vampire to stand. You've also got this nice play feature. When you turn this knob in the back, the hand on the clock moves, and the thing behind the vampire rotates, so you could put him on there, or any other character, and spin it and put his arms down and spin it around and he disappears. So it's like a cool secret passage spinning bookshelf type thing, which is a very big part of Scooby-Doo, is the weird spinning doors and stuff in old mansions. So that was a nice touch that they added that. On the back side This is where you would walk into the house, and there's this giant swinging trap here that can come down and attack somebody. So that's definitely a fun play feature of knocking people away. And if you're smart like Velma, you might find a clue under this section here. A key. I wonder what we could use that key for. So that's a cool little hidden compartment there. Watch out, Velma! Duck! Whew. She avoided it. Right above that entrance, there's a really important clue to understanding the whole mystery here. So it's an old prospector holding some gold that he's dug up. So that's obviously connected to the gold that we saw in the safe in the other part of the mansion. So it's nice that they put little elements around that kind of explain the mystery that's going on. Further up on the tower, we can see the back end of where that spinning door goes around to. So again, it's a nice, cool play feature of having a minifig flip around. And at the very top of the tower, we've got a coffin for the vampire. So you could put the vampire in there if you want him to really go full bore with being a vampire. It fits really perfectly in that big roof piece, so that's cool. It's got some nice printing on it too, with the vampire being asleep. In conclusion, this is a really great LEGO set. It really captures the essence of the Scooby-Doo show with the creepy, dilapidated mansion full of interesting details like a secret rotating structure, a kitchen full of snacks, and lots of monsters. It also is the only LEGO Scooby-Doo set to include Velma, the most important character, so I highly recommend this if you are a huge Scooby-Doo fan and need to have Velma, and it also comes, of course, with some other great figures as well. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and leave comments telling me what you want to see me build in the future. They've done a really fantastic job with these minifigures. Velma is no exception. In fact, she is the best because she is Velma. Velma forever.